Yo, what's going on? It's ItzSawk here, and today I'm bringing you guys my PCL Week 3 team builder slash game against Shay and his Dallas Starmies. Shay is a very, very good friend of mine. Be sure to go check his site out down in the description below. You will find all his links there. Like I said, be sure to check him out. He's a very good pal of mine. Did Shay, when you're watching this, yeet, 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 brain got a poo. Shay will understand that, and so will a couple other people that are buddies of mine. Anyway, let's get into his team. If you guys do want to skip this team builder portion, you guys can go to the battle just by this timestamp on the right. That's been up for a couple of seconds now. So, if you guys are here for the team builder, let us get right into it. So, his team does consist of Garchomp, Sylveon, Roserade, Uxie, Hitmonlee, Lantern with Z-moves, Protein Greninja, Entei, Kartana with Z-moves, Palossand, and Mega Beedrill. Now, knowing Shay, we already know Kartana and Protein Greninja are coming. That's a given considering it's Shay. So I kind of did my best to kind of work up some ways I can possibly get some action in, and well, the first Pokemon I instantly thought of was Dialga, because Dialga's stupid splashable. With Aerial Ace, it hits Protean Greninja after it tries to go for low kick, and if it doesn't knock me out, I can kill it with that. Earthquake hits the Roserade, it also hits Lantern, it also hits Entei, and it also hits Mega Beedrill. Iron Head hits Sylveon, and it does a good amount of damage to a Ice-type Greninja if it wants to go for Ice Beam. And Trick Room is to Trick Room up for a Pokemon that you guys will see later, but I digress. That is Locaine, the Dialga. Next up here we have Twix, the Keldeo. Swords Dance, Aqua Jet, Close Combat, Liquidation. Max Speed, Max Attack. Max Speed is to make sure I outspeed Garchomp, unless he has Scarf Chomp. It's the easiest way of making sure of that. Liquidation and Close Combat put in a lot of work if I can get rid of Roserade and get some damage off on Uxie. As you guys can see, his switches to this are non-existent after I get rid of Roserade and put good damage on Uxie. So if I can get set up with Keldeo, I can just start going to town on his team. Especially, like I said, it can just do a lot of work. Next up here, it's Kartana coming. You know there's going to be Zapdos on this team. Roost, Hidden Power, Fire, Volt Switch, Defog. It's a standard set to take on Kartana because it's going to come no matter what. So I'm just making sure I have something to swap into it right away. What did I calc? Z Iron Head, or a Z Smart Strike, because its best Steel type move, does around 62% to this, so I can come in on rocks once and still be fine and take it fine. So yeah, that is Zapdos. Next up here we have making a debut, Biome, the Torterra, Stealth Rock, Synthesis, Earthquake, and Close, and Toxic. This set really helps me while Garchomp, and also helps me take on Entei very well. Sure, it's gonna hit me with like Sacred Fire or something like that, but I can Toxic it, and then I can start Earthquaking it for some damage. I can Synthesis up if I need to. It also helps me take on a very offensive Garchomp. It also helps take on Mega Beedrill. So it's a very good defensive Pokemon this week, and it can put in a lot of work. Next up here we have the Trick Room Sweeper, Mega Heracross. Swords Dance, Close Combat, Pin Missile, Rock Blast. This thing can literally just win if it comes on in and sets up a Swords Dance under Trick Room. It just clicks buttons and claims kills. That's literally what it's here to do, is just claim kills. And then, last but certainly not least, this week we have Palindrome, the Giraffre with a Guave Berry, Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, Baton Pass, and Trick Room. Now this set can be very, very useful because it can also help take on a Protean Greninja who is into Ice Beam. I can take 2 Ice Beams, and I can Trick Room up. I can Baton Pass out into my All Might, my Beetle, my Mega Heracross. So yeah, Dazzling Gleam and Psychic hits most, if not all, of his team for super effective or at least neutral damage. So it's a very good Pokemon. It can set up Trick Rooms quite a bit, and then I can go into other things. So hopefully this team can work out, because if you look at it, his team is very, very fast, and he doesn't have a lot for Trick Room Mega Heracross after it gets set up to +2. Nothing really wants to switch in, and nothing can take 2. So yeah, that is going to be Mega Heracross, Palindrome, ACDC, Twix, Biome, and of course Locaine. But yeah, that is it for me today, guys. I will see you guys in the battle. And we are back for our game versus Shay. As you guys can see, he did bring that Greninja, the Beedrill, the Garchomp, the Roserade, the Uxie, and the Kartana. Pretty much what I expected to come. I'm a little surprised no Sylveon, but it was either that or Roserade come, and it was either way. But yeah, as you guys do see, I do have, of course, the Zapdos, the Keldeo, the Beetle, the Girafarig, the Torterra, and the Dialga. So let's just get right into it. So I decided to lead Zapdos with this because it gave me the best defensive lead against him, and I can also Volt Switch out on anything outside, of course, of the Garchomp, and I can just get on out of there. I can go right into my initial switch in. So have fun, Shay. Let's have a good battle. We always do. As Pokemon Trainer Shay will challenge me here, that looking dude. As you see, I do lead AC/DC. Like I just said, he will go into Froppy, which is the best nickname for a Greninja. That is Protean. I am more than fine with this. It's a good nickname. I will exert my pressure, as I will just swap right out. I do not want to take this Ice Beam straight to the face. I'm going to go right into Low Cane, which is my Dialga. There's no way in hell he should ever predict this and go right for Low Kick, as I'm going to exert my pressure with Low Cane, as he goes straight for Ice Beam, which is just a very good play on his part. He does go for that Ice type. Now, I can Iron Head here on the Ice move, or I can Aerial Ace. He does go for Low Kick here, and does reveal it. And this is not good for me, as that Low Kick will not kill. I will get my Figgy Berry, as my Figgy Berry will put me back to just over half. I will Iron Head here, and that does so much. I should have Aerial Aced here, going back into hindsight, but it's whatever. Hindsight is 20/20. At the time, I made my play. And Low Cane, unfortunately, will be the first to drop in this game because of Greninja. However, I can go right into Girafarig here. I can take whatever he wants to go for, as I think he doesn't have Dark Pulse based on the 2 moves yet, because he has to have like Water Stab, and he has to have Extra Sensory for my Mega Heracross. He has to have it. So I'm just going to go straight for a Trick Room here, knowing I can take whatever he wants to, as he goes right into Uxie. Now, Uxie is on in. I'm just going to Baton Pass right out into my Mega Heracross, knowing he cannot kill me with whatever move he wants to go for. Psychic will not kill, as All Might, the Beetle, will come on in, as he'll go right for Yawn, which is a very good play. He's able to put whatever he wants to sleep. However, it gives me 1 turn to click Pin Missile, and nothing wants to switch in on this. So I'm going to Mega Evolve here, as Mega Heracross will reveal itself. Big Boy Beetle All Might here will come onto the field, and I will click Pin Missile. As you guys can see right here, one of them is going to do about 30%. So I will get 2 off. He's down to just over 50. Boom, he will eat his 50% berry. His Ayapapa, his child support berry, will not save him. You still have to pay your child support. Otherwise, you're dead just like that Uxie. So Uxie will go down, as it is a 5-5 game. Again, Mega Heracross does go to sleep. However, it did its job. If I can wake this up sometime later, though, this literally can just start winning. However, he's going to go right into his Greninja here, and I'm like, okay, he has to have Extra Sensory if he has this. I'm going to swap right on out. I'm going to go right into Palindrome, my Girafarig, knowing that anything he wants to do here is fine. So he is going to go for Ice Beam, as he predicted my Zapdos to come on in on the Extra Sensory, which is a good play on his part. Ice Beam does not... It puts me just over half. However, he is going to withdraw, knowing that I can possibly live 1 more. He doesn't know what I'm going to do. He's going to go into Flat Stanley here, which of course is Kartana. I'm just going to Dazzling Gleam here, as it hit pretty much everything on his team besides the Rosary, but I could Psychic that later. And Kartana is in, so literally Zapdos comes on in. There is no point for anything but Zapdos to come on in, as that will come right on in. Pressure will be exerted. He is going to go for Secret Sword. I think it's Secret, might be Sacred, whatever it is. It's not going to do a whole hell of a lot, as I'm going to get back up to almost full HP. And I remember that calc I said earlier, it only does about 60% with Celium Z. He's going to go for that Z move, but it is Normalium Z. So he is Z Giga Impact, he told me after the match. And that is a set. Man was trying to bot me from full. However, this is a full Fizdef Zapdos. This is the best Kartana check in the game. I literally take this whatever he wants to go for. I calc this, it does not kill any time from full. As you guys can see, I took that very handily. I do go for a Hidden Power Fire. And Hidden Power Fire will knock out Kartana, as Kartana will drop. So thankfully, the Kartana thumbnail will come around for his side. However, no Kartana sweep for him. He's going to go right into Froppy, which is, of course, that Greninja. He can go right for Ice Beam here, which is pretty safe for him. And now, like I said, Ice Beam is pretty safe for him, so I'm just going to let Zapdos die. It was not needed anymore. It was just kind of a hassle of being here. I did Roost on the turn in case I did live, as unfortunately Zapdos will go down. Now, I can go right into Twix, which is my Keldeo. And I'm going to scout for the extra sensory. So I'm going to pull a double right into Palindrome, which is, of course, is the Giraffe Rig. He is going to go for extra sensory. And because he's extra sensory, it will pop my Guava Berry so I get back up above 50 HP so I can take another Ice Beam. I can Trick Room up, and I can wake up with the Beetle. I can take one. If I wake up, I can win the game. So I'm going to go for not Baton Pass. I'm going to go straight for the Trick Room here because I can Baton Pass it right on in. I see the Ice Beam will come on out, and he freezes me. He freezes me on the one turn I cannot get frozen because I've Trick Roomed up here. I Baton Passed. Had he predicted it, cool. But I Baton Passed here. He could Water Shuriken, cool. He'd kill me. I'd get my Mega Heracross in for free and destroy his team. I have one chance to wake up, but unfortunately, I'm frozen. So I'm frozen solid, and I can't move. And Palindrome, unfortunately, buddy, you are frozen. You cannot do anything. And at this point, I'm like, well, I can't switch into this anymore. Palindrome will fall. And I'm like, all right. This is fine. I can go into All Might here. I can try to tank one. I can try to wake up and kill. I can wake up and kill. Come on. You can do this. Come on. Extra Sensor will come on out. I'm like, all right, Mega Heracross, you can live this. It's only 2 times effective. It's not 4 times effective. You can live this, man. Come on. We live, but we're fast asleep. We didn't wake up. And that was the initial turn. So the yawn putting me to sleep won him the game. But the freeze hurts, man. That freeze will haunt me for a while. My luck is so trash right now. I will go into Biome, and because I'm not Yachi Berry, his Ice Beam will do a metric butt ton. I'm just praying I can live it so I can get off damage with Earthquake. The Ice type, Stab, Ice Beam will do enough to the point where it will kill. His Biome will drop, unfortunately. And Twix will be the last one to come on in here. It's Keldeo, come on, man, live one. If I can Swords Dance up here, I have a chance to win. Come on. I just need to live one. Come on, Keldeo, you can live one. Unfortunately, Keldeo cannot. So Keldeo will faint, and I will fall 0-4 against Shay because of an unfortunate timed freeze. So GG to Shay. Hack sucks. That's what I'm going to leave it at. You can argue either way that the hacks would have mattered, hacks didn't matter, but there's not a lot you can do. There's not a lot you can say when it comes to that. You can Theoremon so much over it, but I'm not going to Theoremon over it. We could talk about this for days upon days upon days of what I could do, but I'm just going to leave it at that. We can look forward to next week where we do play Kurt and his Portage Herdiers. So we look forward to that game, and hopefully we can break our losing streak. We are now 0-3 minus 12. However, the schedule does get easier. I played 3 very, very, very tough opponents who had very solid matchups against me right in a row. So hopefully I can start pulling off some winning streaks. I can get back into this. It's only week 3, guys, and there's 12 weeks in the season. It's a long season. We're only a quarter way through. I can definitely start pulling stuff back, and I can definitely win this if I pull it back enough. With that, be sure, again, to go check out Shay. He is a great dude. He posts videos all the time. He's a much better YouTuber than I am. However, he streams a lot less than I do. So the kind of trade-offs there. But I'm going to leave it off with that, guys. With that, I'm out today, guys. Peace out, Scouts.